Hi guys, it's Alan here from Compass Media, and today I want to talk to you about adding a virtual background to your Zoom calls, okay? And we're going to show you how you can find the preferences, and also how you can add a new image and also use the ones that are already there. So without further ado, I think we'll jump over straight into our preferences settings on Zoom. Okay, so guys, so what we want to do is we want to look at our Zoom, and we want to go to our Zoom settings, okay? And this, I want to just to give you a little bit of word of warning. This can only be enabled when you are on a Zoom call. So you must be in a Zoom call enabled in order to actually enable this particular feature. So what we do is we go up to our taskbar up at the very top on our left hand side of our desktop, and if we pull down the Zoom menu .zoom.us menu, you'll see preferences is the second one down. It may be somewhere different on a PC, but it'll be in that tab either way. Okay, so what we do is we click on preferences, and it will automatically open up our settings. Okay, and basically what we are looking for is the virtual background. Now there is a number of other different settings in there, so if you just want to check them and you want to have a look at them, go ahead. There's some really cool options as well in there, but the one that we are looking for is the virtual background. Now, as you can see on screen, this is what my Zoom call looks like. So if I pull up the actual Zoom call here, you'll see there it is there. So that's giving you that particular option in the background, in the actual window is what you're using. So what we want to do is we want to have a look at this. Okay, so these are all of your virtual network or virtual backgrounds right here in the lower third of the screen. Okay, so as you can see, I have a number of them that I've put in already. Now what you can do is you can pick one from the current menu. I think it comes with around about 4 or 5 of them. I think it comes with the background of the Golden Gate Bridge, also the grass, the moon, and then the Christmas one as well. But you can add your own ones in. Now, just to give you a better idea of how that looks on your actual screen, there you can see that is how it looks in the actual screen. Okay, now you might get a bit disconcerted because you'll see 2 videos of me, so I'm going to quickly go through this. So you can see, you can also change it to the grass one if you wanted to, and it'll change there. Okay, I just want to drop that down for a moment. The thing about this is that you can add in your own personal backgrounds as well, so you don't have to just use the ones that are there. You can add in different ones. Now I have a number of different options, so like for instance, I might have this one, the on-air one, or I may have the background for, say, a sunset that is that's Bray seafront or something like that. Okay, you could also use that, and then the one that I probably use most of all is this one here, which is I've actually created that graphic and I added in my logo as well, so I just might pull that up and just give you a view of that full screen, so just so you can see it there. It gives you a better option. Okay, now as I said, that was just a standard image that I took from one of the stock images, the stock photos websites, I think Pixabay or something like that, where you can get these images, and then I just manipulated and just added in my logo on top of it as well. Very, very simple. You can do this. It actually just cleans it up. Now you will see if you move a bit back and forward, it might distort slightly around you. So if you see I put my hands, it'll actually show up the backs. The reason why this is doing this is because I don't have a green screen behind me. If you had a green screen behind you, it will not distort whatsoever. Okay, now what I would say to you is if you are thinking about investing in a green screen, buy one, a proper one on Amazon. Okay, they're not that expensive. I think they're usually in around about 30-40 euros or something like that, or dollars or something like that, but you can get them on Amazon for fairly, it depending on the level you want to go. You can get some really cool ones, or you can get some just standard ones. That would be good. It's up to you. It's an option. If this sort of bit around the edges of your head doesn't bother you, well, you don't have to worry about it. But in the interim, I'd say it's perfectly adequate as long as you're not moving and hands are all over the place. That's when you will get distortions. But if you're just sitting talking, it's very, very handy and it's a very useful tool to have. Now, next thing I wanted to show you is how you can actually add your own image into the back of it. Okay, now very, very simply done. All you have to do is, you'll see here there's a plus sign beside the choose a virtual background. So if you click on that, it will open up your desktop and you can go to your chosen folder. It just so happens that we have one here on Easter, so we can maybe add in, I don't know, we can add in this bunny and it'll put in the bunny behind me. So you can see I can put in that or whatever I wanted to do. If I wanted to change it and just put it in as another image, I can have that and it'll automatically change it to there. So you can add in as many as you want. Once you add them in, it will automatically save it into your folder here. So it means that you can go in and you can change it at any time you want. Okay. If you don't want a background on it, you just click none and it brings you back to your standard Zoom call. Okay, your standard background, which is just whatever's behind you. Okay. The reasons sometimes you may want to use this are if, for instance, you were giving a talk at a seminar virtually and you didn't want to have a messy office in the background because you're going to be up on screen in front of hundreds of people or whatever it may be, you can just choose one of the backgrounds. I would suggest to you, and it's just a little ninja tip would be, is to actually, if you are speaking at a conference, get the conference logo and create an actual image and put that behind you, so it looks as though you're supporting it also, and it adds a little bit more appeal. The other thing you could do is if you were talking with someone internationally or from around the country or wherever it may be, and you could have a screenshot of where they live. Okay, so I don't mean their house, but so if it's, say, Kilkenny, you could have maybe Kilkenny Castle or something, or if it was someone in New York, you could have Times Square behind you. It's just a bit of fun, and it adds a bit of flair to it as much as anything else. So that's really how you actually can do putting a green screen, or not a green screen, a virtual background behind your Zoom calls. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little feature that Zoom have added, and I would say to you, go ahead, have a bit of fun, try some of them, and just see what you can do. As I said, there is 4 or 5 there already, so yeah, definitely, it's one of those ones to go and have a look and see how you can use it. Okay. So I do hope this information was of benefit to you, and if you enjoyed this video, please do give us a little bit of a subscribe and also give us a review and let us know how you got on. Okay, always delighted to get your feedback, and if you want to find out more about what Compass Media do, you can visit the website at compassmedia.ie. You can also follow me on all of the social platforms. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, who else? Pinterest, YouTube, the whole lot. And if you like this video, please do subscribe so you never miss out on another episode of our tutorials. Okay, short ones, but very, very useful. Okay, so guys, until next time, stay safe, have a great day, and I shall talk to you soon. Until next time, bye bye.